I am here on Royal Caribbean's new ship, the largest cruise ship in the world, Harmony of the Seas. I get a whole weekend to explore everything this ship has to offer. It's evening number 1 on board Harmony of the Seas. We're just having a cheeky cocktail in the solarium, which is lovely, as we are leaving Southampton. Tonight, we're trying to decide what to do. I think we might go and check out my arch nemesis, the Bionic Bar. Late tonight, Chris Ramsey is doing his thing in the main theatre, so that should be fun to round off the evening. We're here in the main dining room, and I've just seen the menu. I think I'm going to go for the wild mushroom vol au vent, the lobster bisque looks amazing, and then filet mignon. How can you argue with a filet mignon? I can't. This is the Royal Promenade. I don't know if you can hear, but they seem to have an 80s themed band, which is right up my street. Before all of that, I need to make a stop at the Bionic Bar because they owe me a drink. I didn't get one on Anthem. I'm gonna get one on Harmony. It's taken 23 minutes, but the drink is finally ready. So Harmony has beaten Anthem in that the Bionic Bar is actually working. Woo! Now I'm gonna go and watch a little bit of comedy to cheer me up.
Are we enjoying it? Are we enjoying ourselves?
So it's day 2 and I'm in the middle of Central Park, and as you can see it's a little bit chilly and a little bit blustery. When the weather is a bit dire, as lovely as the outside spaces are on Harmony, there are a lot of them, so if you want to avoid the weather it's quite difficult. Sad news for everyone, it's so blowy and windy that they've closed the Ultimate Abyss, so I can't go on it, which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually secretly pleased because I was a bit scared. It's a 10-storey drop. 10. Like, that's a big building. So instead, what we're probably going to be doing is looking and checking out some of the stuff that's more inside the ship, less wind. Let's see what they've got to offer for a bad day. One thing you can do when the weather is rubbish outside is come to the gym. I wish I'd brought my trainers, otherwise I'd be on those. This is like the most comprehensive, well-equipped, largest gym I've been to on a ship. Another thing you can do on Harmony of the Seas when the weather's rubbish is shopping on the Royal Promenade. I found the Boardwalk, which is another neighbourhood on Harmony of the Seas. There's lots of stuff to do. There's like amusement arcades, restaurants. I think I'm going to get some food at my favourite, Johnny Rockets, and I definitely want to go on that merry-go-round later. And it seems more sheltered from the wind. Things aren't blowing around as much as they were. And now I seem to have stumbled into the adult version of the arcade, which is of course the casino. It feels a little bit like walking through 1972 in here because you're allowed to smoke. My hair smells now because I'm in here, and I just don't understand why in 2016 we're still encouraging people to do something so selfish and disgusting, but that's just me. Let's get out of here, it's not my kind of place. I've just come back from a tour of the bridge, which was really cool. I've never done a bridge tour before. We got to meet the captain. It was cool to see the ship from that angle, actually, down onto the front. It's weird how the ship looks smaller and bigger from up there. You can only see the very front, the very tip of the front of the ship from the bridge. You kind of forget that there's this big, vast mass behind you. We also got to see on the screen where we've been. So we've been around the channel, basically, and the weather. That will explain the weather. That's the channel for you. Now I'm getting ready to think about what we're doing this evening. I'm quite excited about this evening. I think there's going to be lots of stuff to do. We've got dinner at Jane's Italian, which I like, so that should be good. So I've just had the world's biggest dinner. We had the meat platter, with all kinds of charcuterie, an amazing coleslaw. The truffle tagliatelle was the star. It was just the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. It was amazing. I then went on to see The Ice Show, which 1887, which is basically the brainchild of someone who I'm sure must be clinically insane, because it was bonkers, but it was brilliant. So good and amazing to see a show on ice on a ship. Now the final thing to do this evening is to go and see Greece. I love We Will Rock You on Anthem, and Grease I think might have topped it just because I love the musical more. Somehow they managed to combine the best of the stage show and the best of the film into some kind of mega amazing remix. And I was singing along, I was dancing along, I was clapping along, I was trying not to sing over them because obviously everyone's come to see them, but sometimes it was just too hard. Amazing. This is Grease Lightning. Over and out. So it's the morning of the last day on Harmony of the Seas. I've got to be off the ship in 18 minutes. I'm just grabbing some breakfast. It is a spectacular, overwhelming beast of a ship. It is just got something for everyone. The entertainment is beyond comparison. The food is really, really good. There is so many options of what to do when you're on the ship. One of the things I really love about the ship is the different neighbourhoods that you can experience. You've got the boardwalk, Central Park, the entertainment space. They've all got their own feel. You've also, of course, got the innovations and the things that you just don't get anywhere else, like the Ultimate Abyss slides. You've got the zip wire, the Escape the Rubicon, Escape the Room experience. Sadly, all of which we weren't able to do on this cruise because of the weather. I can see that when the ship is out in more temperate climates, it's just going to be amazing. We really got to test the ship in terms of what is there to do if you're confined to indoor spaces. And the good news is you're not stuck for things to do. It's been a blast being on the ship and I've really enjoyed it. The one thing I will say, still not convinced by the bionic bar. I'm just not. I'd rather have a member of the crew bartend for me than a robot arm any day. That's a small niggle. Everything else is amazing. So I am going to finish my breakfast and sadly get off the ship and hopefully be back very soon.